What are the Internet Pay-Per-Click (PPC) auctions? To answer that, you need to know where the pay-per-click auctions take place. There really are only 5 major search engines in the world: Yandex, Baidu, Bing, Yahoo, and Google. While there are many other tiny search engines, these 5 search engines have a combined 95% of the global search traffic. And since this video is focused on businesses that are selling in the USA, Mexico, and Canada, we're going to just talk about Yahoo and Google today. The PPC auctions were invented to give your business the ability to show short text ads to people who are trying to buy products or services you're selling. Here's an example. We're going to do a search for accounting bookkeeping services in Dallas, Texas. As you can see here in the top 3 results, and on the right sidebar, are businesses participating in the auction. The auction ranks the participants 1 through 10. The winners on page 1 are determined automatically using algorithms written by the search engines. And the search engines all state the auction winners are based on 3 things: quality score, how good is your ad in relation to the search term used; price, how high did you bid for the search phrase in the auction compared to the other people competing for the same words; website destination, how relevant is the website to the search terms used. In this example, is the website selling accounting services, or is it selling accounting classes for students? A college that is selling accounting classes for students should not even be bidding on the search phrase we just used. But if they don't know what they're doing, which is most people running pay-per-click campaigns, then their ad might show up here. And in theory, if there are 10 other more appropriate websites, then Google would not put their ad in front of those. However, we believe the auction model is based 75% on bid price. So if there are not a lot of competitors competing for this search phrase, then a partially relevant ad will probably show up anyway. As far as the text showing up in the center of the page, it's called organic listings. Organic listings are never part of the pay-per-click auctions. They're supposed to show the most relevant listings based on the written content that the search engine's bots and spiders find on people's websites. But as we all know, these listings are constantly being manipulated by SEO companies. Most companies have been approached by an SEO company at some point in time. These companies all claim to have magic fairy dust that will get your website to show up in these organic spaces for absolutely free. But is it really free? Nope. You have to pay these magic dust companies thousands of dollars per month to try to get your website in front of the 10 already listed there. And do you get a guarantee for this payment? Absolutely not. Take a look at a few of the websites one would have to hopscotch across to get on the first page. Most of these companies listed here are bigger than almost all small business accounting firms and have a lot more money. And the fact is, most of them don't even sell accounting services. That's the great thing about the pay-per-click auctions. You don't pay a single penny to have your ad show up on the first page. And you don't have to compete with monster affiliate marketing companies like yellowpages.com. You only have to compete with the other small business competitors in your industry. And you only pay if the person doing the searching likes the quality of your ad and clicks on it. Then, once they go to your website, it's your responsibility to give them a good enough special offer and product to entice them to call or email you. Let's go ahead and look at another search phrase. This search will be for a term that one of our existing national clients bids on: remnant TV advertising. As you can see, our client, Wholesale Airtime Auction, is showing up in the 3rd position here in the auction. We can go ahead and click to their website. Based on my knowledge of their campaign, that click would normally cost them about $1.25. But since we're doing this as a demonstration, they're not getting charged for it. Let's go ahead and do another search for Employment Law Lawyer San Francisco. As you can see, there are 10 auction results showing up on the first page, 3 on the top, and 7 on the right sidebar. Many of the law practice specialties are very competitive in the auction. Things like personal injury, Social Security law, and bankruptcy law are the most competitive. The most expensive legal category we know of is business bankruptcy law. Business bankruptcy attorneys charge between $8,000 and $40,000 for the average Chapter 11 filing. As such, they can afford to pay up to $25 per click in the auctions, and they're still making thousands to tens of thousands of dollars in net profit in one case filing. The auctions represent free market capitalism at its best. The higher the net profits a business industry makes, the more the competitors will pay to try and acquire these warm leads. Let's go ahead and do another search for discount dentist offices. If you look at these various ads, you can see that the supermajority of them are showing small businesses just like yourself. Mesquite Dental Group, Willow Bend Dental, One Dental, Kids and Grown-Ups Dental. Businesses that are trying to outshine their competition by writing catchier ads, offering aggressive promotions, and working harder to get ahead. And finally, we'll do a search for another one of our clients, English Cloud Admin Services. Since they're a national company, we will do a search for small business outsourcing options. Based on my knowledge of their account, this click would have cost them between $2 and $3. So you may ask yourself this question: can I create my own campaigns and participate in the pay-per-click auctions myself? The short answer: sure. Some small businesses file their own tax returns. Some small businesses go pro se and defend lawsuits against their businesses by themselves. And some small businesses buy their own TV and/or radio media, or create their own pay-per-click campaigns. If you're going to participate in the PPC auctions yourself, though, be prepared to enjoy the following: manual labor, hours and hours of creative writing tasks, continual accounting, and data-related analytics tasks. You cannot just write 1 to 3 ads and expect to compete against your competitors in the auctions. You have to be prepared to research thousands of key phrases and write hundreds of ads. Remember our client Wholesale Airtime Auction? Take a look at how many ads we use for their auction. We've managed their account for 5 years now, and we've written over 500 plus ads for them, while also bidding on over 5,000 different keyword phrases in their industry. The combination of thousands of ad groups with hundreds of ads allows them to have such a high quality score that their ads usually win auction slots for 50% less than what their competitors are paying. At the Small Business Internet Marketing Company, our clients don't have to pay us for any of these services: keyword research, ad group creation, creation of hundreds of ads, required weekly bidding adjustments to stay competitive in the auctions. Participating in the PPC auctions is an effective way to generate immediate leads for your business. Depending on the competitiveness and profit margins in your industry, some small businesses can get started for as little as $400 per month, while some national companies or law firms may spend $10,000 to $100,000 per month. But the great thing about pay-per-click compared to TV or radio advertising is that you do not need to pay for constant frequency to start getting results. Remember, with the pay-per-click auctions, you only pay if someone searches for the specific product or service you're selling, then clicks on your advertisement and goes to your website. If you don't get a website visitor, then you don't pay. Nobody's going to get filthy rich participating in the PPC auctions, but it is a good way to acquire warm leads that are actively searching for products and/or service you sell, while growing your monthly revenue 20 to 100%. Good luck with your revenue goals in the upcoming year.